For more highlights on this issue, we are delighted to be joined over the phone by Mr. Zakareya Othman, Managing Editor at Al-Ahram newspaper. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So the foreign ministers of Egypt and some 20 other Arab and Islamic countries condemned in a joint statement the Israeli attacks on Iran. How do you see this statement, and to what extent can it affect the situation in the current chaos?
Yes, actually, let me shed light on that event from a purely analytic point of view. Actually, Egypt as a neutral country is trying always to introduce itself to the international community, regionally and globally, as a country of peace. It is a country that is always calling for peace and seeks always to achieve it. And its diplomacy and its foreign minister is trying always to exert efforts to mediate among each two disputing countries to reach an agreement and to overcome the voice of reason. Anyway, what I want to say as the Egyptian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Expatriate Egyptians, Dr. Badr Abdulati, in addition to 21 other Arab and Islamic countries, issued a joint statement in which they urged halting the hostile Israeli acts and attacks against Iran, because these Israeli offenses will lead to just one thing, which is the destability of the Middle East region. What I want to say is these Arab and Islamic countries, foremost among them is Egypt, is calling for putting the language of reasoning prior to any other language. I mean, for example, to the military language. The most amazing situation right now is the Trump administration won, because it is a changing all the time. For example, yesterday he accurately said that US wouldn't intervene directly in the conflict, but today he changed his own situation upside down, and he posted to social media, to his Truth Social, and he said, we now have complete and comprehensive or total control of the skies over Iran. But actually, let me say that the U.S. President actually said a very dangerous, delivered a very dangerous remark concerning the Iranian spiritual leader, when he said Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is an easy target, and he knows where he hides, but he doesn't want to kill him right now. Actually, when a very painful joint statement like that one that was issued by 22 Islamic and Arabic countries, including Egypt, actually we have to make a comparison between the two situations. As I've said, this joint statement calls for the priority of the reasoning or the language of reasoning, while the US President seems in his situation to be completely affected by what the Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tells him or asks him for. Actually, I think the whole scene is very clear.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zakareya Othman, the managing editor at Al-Ahram newspaper. And dear viewers, we'll have a short break and we'll be right back.